Hello yogis, and welcome to the fifth and final day of this Yoga for Complete Beginners series. Today we're really going to focus on the cool down and the chill out. So hope you enjoy. We'll get started seated with your feet in front of you. Now if you have tight hamstrings or a tight lower back, don't worry about it, just bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can sit up tall rather than hunching backwards. And flex your feet back towards you, so rather than letting them hang out, really engage your legs. Sitting up nice and tall and breathing. Gently tuck your chin to grow a little taller through the back of your spine. Tighten your belly slightly to support your low back. And bring your hands by your sides. So if you have long arms like me, you can release your shoulders down and away from your ears. Bring the flats of your palms to the mat by your hips and bend your elbows facing straight backwards. If you have non-spaghetti long arms, you can come up onto your fingertips, but just make sure your shoulders are rested away from your ears. So this is Dandasana, this is staff pose. And notice it can feel pretty challenging because sitting up straight and breathing can be some of the hardest things that we do throughout our day. But this is a great pose for strengthening your core, which is just your abs and your back. We'll take 2 more breaths here, maybe sitting up a little taller. Release your shoulders down from your ears, lengthen your neck a little. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. Whew, and shake it out. Release it. And we'll go ahead and lay down on your back. Plant your feet flat on the mat. Cross your right foot over your left thigh. Flex your toes. And just start to slowly open your right knee. You can gently press your thigh with your right hand. Stretching into your hips a little here. Just welcoming your eyes to close if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath here. Relax your shoulders and your neck down on the mat. So rather than lifting your head up, just let it all go. If this feels great, you want more of a stretch, you want more intensity in the pose, go ahead and thread your right hand through your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, or just working towards that direction. Use your right knee to very gently open your right leg. Flex your left foot. Now again, if your shoulders are coming up off the mat and you're squeezing and you're shaking, just drop it back to that first option. Wherever you are, take 1 more breath in this eye of the needle pose. Then release, uncross your legs, and just recross your left leg, left foot over your right thigh. So your ankle rests against your bottom leg. Maybe take your left hand and gently press your thigh open. You can close your eyes here. Finding your edge. Doing something that serves your body best. Flexing your left toes. 1 more breath here. And if this feels great, stay here. If you really need to go further, thread your left hand through your legs and just reach for the back of your right thigh with both your hands. relaxing your shoulders down towards the mat, keeping your head resting on the mat. So this is an option, or you can release and stay in that first variation. Just gently stretching your hips in this eye of the needle pose. One more deep breath, whatever you choose. And then just uncross your legs. We'll go ahead and stretch your feet out long. Open your palms, backs of your palms come to the ground. And just allow your feet to splay open. Laying on your back here. Resting your whole body, your whole back body against the mat. Welcome your eyes to rest closed. So we're setting up for this Savasana, which is just a final relaxation pose. Think of almost wakeful sleep, if that makes sense. Just allowing your body to let go a little bit. Maybe breathing into that space between your eyebrows, where we can often furrow and hold a lot of worry, and just let it go, or relax it a little bit. Today's culture makes it really difficult for us to just be still, to just be here. So this yoga pose doesn't look like a whole lot from the outside, but it takes a lot of practice and a lot of courage to just be able to relax. We'll take 5 more deep, unhurried breaths here. Maybe finding a pocket of tension somewhere in your body that you've been holding on to. And just seeing if you can unknot that some. Maybe noticing anything that arises, whether it's frustration or joy. And can you just sit with that for a moment? And then just wave it off. 2 more deep breaths here. Really soaking up these last few moments. Slowly begin to reawaken your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotate your wrists and your ankles. And then just kind of stretch, however feels good. Just take a moment for you. Bend your knees. And then just roll over to one side, cushioning your head with your arm. Pausing. Before you slowly pressing in with one hand, bring yourself up. Thank you, yogis, for making it through this beginner's series with me. I'd love to hear what you think, what you feel, what you need next. Feel free to find me and leave me a comment or a message. Namaste. Lungs for your body. And then just pause for a moment in child's pose.